everybody, Ed here, Top of the Line Training. Just want to do a quick video, out of the box video, on a package I got today from Yellowhawk Custom Kydex / Wallace Edge Tools, Mike Wallace. Let me go ahead and open it up. I know what it is. I'm very excited and long awaited. Here it is, the long awaited. And if you watch Doug Wilson's Yellowhawk Custom Kydex channel, you have already seen this beast. It is the Delta Whiskey Backcountry by Wallace Edge Tools. The knife was designed by Doug Wilson. And of course the Kydex sheath was designed or made by Doug Wilson. I told him I wanted a pouch on the front. I believe it's a condor pouch. I don't know for sure. But it does hold a up to a Leatherman Surge, and that's what I have. That's the Leatherman that I endorse. I think it's a kick-ass piece of kit. And yeah. So anyway, I got the Leatherman pouch on the front here. And then on the back side, I have a full-size Altoids 10. Now my reasoning behind the full-size 10 is of course the survival kit, the Altoids survival kit or whatnot. You can put a lot of stuff in an Altoids 10. However, in this case, primary fire, probably a fishing kit, and I'm not sure what else, but I'm not going to have a bunch of stuff in there, but you know, I can also pull it off, make char with it, just different things. So I thought it would be, if Doug could do it, you know. I actually have another big Bowie knife from Mike Wallace, Wallace Edge Tools, and I wanted a full-size 10 on that, but with the tech lock, you can't fit every damn thing. You know, even how big these things are, you can't fit everything on them. So I had a small Altoids 10, but I wanted a large one, and Doug got a hold of me or told me. I kept asking him, and he told me, he said, hey, I can't put a tech lock on it. Well, I don't want a tech lock on this anyway. He went ahead and threw in this tabby dangler for me to make the sheath right, basically. But the tabby dangler, I could hang that from my side if needed, and if I didn't have the leather, I could always, if I had to, run it through this ring if I wanted to. But the primary carry that I'll be using is the Baldric system. I love it. I can go double front ring and do it a vertical carry, or I can do a horizontal carry. I enjoy the horizontal carry of this system rig. And you know, hey, that's it. Yellowhawk Custom Kydex. I don't even need to say really much about them, but it's top of the line. I've got this OD green base sheath with the accessories of Hexcam OD green pattern, and I can't think what the hell it's called, but it's a Hexcam type pattern. I also have a 1/2-inch ferro rod. Like I said, a full-size Altoids 10. It's got the tabby dangler. It's got the Baldric rig, vertical or horizontal. I'm sorry, this way. And then you always have the famous click. Whoops, get it good on that. Oops. There it is. Bam. But here's the blade Mike Wallace made. Ooh, razor sharp. I love it. Ooh, man, this thing. Ooh, I'm excited to get out and get this thing in the woods, get my hands all over this thing and see what it can do. I'm pretty positive that this is going to become probably one of my primary. All right, guys, I'm back with you again. Here's the click. I know that this blade's not coming out of there. Okay, or falling out by accident. Anyway, here's the blade. Look at this thing. The knife was designed by Doug Wilson, made by Mike Wallace of Wallace Edge Tools. You got a big belly here. Nice point. I don't know if this is a roach belly or not, but it's, man, it's badass. Look at this thing. Woo. Now, I got the scales, I believe they're G10 with red liners. You probably can't see that, but it is very predominant. You can see it very well right here, no problem. And I don't have my glasses on, but whew, man, makes it even look better. It's got the bearing block in the handle. It's got a nice pummel here. It's not real big, but it's nice that you can break things like skulls if needed, bones, hands, or nuts and stuff like that. It's got the thumb jimping right here on this thumb ramp. Ooh, man, it's nice. It's got the finger choil here for choke up. Man, real nice. Feels really good, balanced. Yeah. It's made of CPM 3V steel, high quality or high end steel. You know, I don't know much about different steels and stuff like this, but I know that that's a high, from dealing with Mike Wallace and his blades. He uses another one, like a 154 something. I don't know what it is, and I think he can make whatever you want. Take off my glasses so I can see if that makes any sense, huh? Anyway, but he uses mostly the super steels, the CPM 3V and some 154. I can't remember, but I know it's a high-end steel, and I've got or I have 2 other knives made with it. And then I think the other small necker I have is a 154 something. I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, going back to this, man, this could be my new go-to. I like this a lot. Feels really good. I can already tell it's going to be an awesome chopper, no doubt. But I'm real interested in to see the fine carving tasks I can do with it. I mean, it's got this choil, so it's going to help with that. But I have no doubt, you know, you can tell Doug has put a lot of thought into this. Man, it's nice. Can't wait to get in the woods with it. And this is just out of the box showing. I have not used this knife. I've only, since I first saw it, I wanted to get one. And I told Doug right away, as soon as I saw it, I said, hey, I want one of those. And I think I told Mike Wallace as well. They came together and come up with this, their deal or whatever, and here it is. Man, it's nice. Really, really nice. I can't tell you how good that feels. You know, of course, self-defense, no doubt. Don't get hung up on, oh, is this a fighting knife, or this is a bushcraft knife, or whatever. The way I see it is, yes, there's knives made for specific use and stuff, but in my opinion, in my hands, I could use a knife to do anything. If I had a butcher knife, I could do shavings, I could split wood, I could defend myself with it. The same thing with this, although this would do a hell of a lot better, I'm sure. It's just, I hate it when people start getting, that's a fighting knife, that's a tactical knife, that's this, that's a bushcraft knife. You know, you're going to use whatever knife it is to do what you have to do to get the job done. So, but anyway, sorry about that rant, but this thing is really nice. Again, going back to the sheath, baldric carry, I can also transition to the tabby dangler and have it as a dangler as well. If I needed to, I could route through the ring here a belt and have it that way if I needed to. As well, you could use this leather for strapping the blade. No doubt about it. Nice heavy duty. I think he just started producing these, coming out with them. I have it on a couple other knives. I have a different leather. Full Altoids tin on the back, like I said. Look at that. Badass, man. It'll be a little heavy, the whole item. I mean, I'm not going to fill that Altoids tin with a bunch of stuff. Primary fire, maybe a fishing kit, a couple of little small things. On the front, pouch. Primary reason for this is my Leatherman Surge. Oh yeah, no doubt. Look at that, badass, badass. And look, we're gonna throw the blade down in there. It's a little heavy, but you know, carrying in the baldric configuration, you know, it's not going to be a big deal. Now what I do is I'll take a piece of bank line or something. I don't need to do this. You can see where that's laying, but I like to tie that down and keep it tight against the rig. So I'll do that, but I'll have the baldric set, and there it is, man. I mean, with this system, 1/2-inch ferrule rod, Rick Lindsay, thank you very much, my friend. It's got my emblem of the crow. Got a small piece of paracord on there as well. I don't even know how big it is, maybe big enough for a bow drill if needed. But I have my Rick Lindsay ferrule rod. Tomorrow I'll be stopping the store and get some Altoids, or an Altoids tin. But like I said, with that Altoids tin, you can do so much with it. I can carry so much in that, you know, I'm not going to jam, like I said, I'm not going to pack it full of stuff. But it'll have the essentials for fire, char cloth, probably a little light maybe, maybe another, even a little blade, a couple of razor blades, things like that. Small things, fishing kit, things I can use and keep in the kit. And then when I strap this on the side, I got the Delta Whiskey Backcountry here, chopping, small task. Also have a bearing block for a bow drill fire. And then, of course, I got the ferrule rod to make fire. And I'll have my Altoids tin for another fire. And I have the Leatherman Surge. If you haven't seen my video on it, well, definitely check it out. I got 2 other blades in here. I got a saw. I got screwdrivers and whatnot. I got a pair of scissors. I got a file. And then here on as well comes with a diamond rod attachment and a file on the other side. I'm sorry, diamond on one side, file on the other. What else is on this thing? Scissors, saw. Yeah, then the pliers, of course, and the cutters, and just awesome Leatherman multi-tool. Awesome. I recommend this one. It is a little heavy, a little large, but very robust, very strong. I have no doubt. And then when I get to the woods, I got the blade here that I can do fine tasks with, shavings even if I needed to, many things, many things, and scissors. I got this. It's loaded. This is a full kit on your side. You match this up with maybe a little belt kit or something. I mean, you're set pretty well. Maybe a haversack. You do all kinds of stuff. Just, I mean, if you went out and you got lost, or you know, even if you wanted to stay the night, small backpack with a bag on it, or a bivy bag, one of those bivy bags. you know, do a lot. Anyway, again, the Delta Whiskey Backcountry out of the box review. I don't even need to say anything, but badass, badness. Mike Wallace, Doug Wilson, collaboration. Designed by Doug Wilson. This man is badass. I just can't wait to get in the woods with this thing. Like I said, self-defense, no doubt about it. You know, if you don't know what I'm doing here, that's another story, but I'm thrusting and I'm cutting the guts open here, then I'm thrusting back to the throat, to the armpit, under the armpit, or through the rib cage. Notice I have the blade in a horizontal position, but inserts up through the rib cage. Common sense, if that's the ribs, it's coming through, penetrating the organs. It's over. Well, look at this thing. Can you imagine getting stabbed by this thing up in your rib cage? Then I'm going to pull out. I'm going to pull out and cut as much as I can on the way out. Coming on a thrust slice. If you let me thrust you, that's going to happen. You're going to get jacked up. You react by blocking. I cut you down. I thrust back in. I cut back across. Just little techniques. Anyway, real nice, guys. Real nice. Yellowhawk Custom Kydex. Pouch. Leatherman Surge. Altoids 10 on the back. 6-inch Rick Lindsay ferro rod. Tabby dangler. Altered carry. I don't even know what else to say about it. Listen to this. It's not falling out when you hear this. When you hear that, it's in there. Do you hear any rattle? Doug points all this out when he does his videos on his sheaths that he makes, and he makes a bunch. Sweet system. That's what I've been looking for. It'll be in the woods next time you see it. Alright guys, this is Ed, top of the line training. Again, out of the box review with the Delta Whiskey Backcountry by Doug Wilson. Made by Mike Wallace of Wallace Edge Tools. And the Yellowhawk Custom Kydex sheath. Again, made by Doug Wilson. It says enough right there. When you say Yellowhawk Custom Kydex, you don't even need to think anymore. I mean, it's rock solid, made, top of the line. Man, I'm excited to have this. Alright guys, again, it's Ed, top of the line training. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments what you think about my rig. Very excited to get it into the woods. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. I got a lot of videos coming. I got this field test of this system here, as well as, I don't have it with me. I got a martini I need to review. I've got several other things got it going on. So, until the next one, God bless, take care. We'll see you on it.